Ladies and gentlemen, on behalf of Messi Frankfurt Middle East, welcome to the third edition of the Beauty World Middle East Awards. daliaizem.
خیلی خوش اومدین. باعث خوشحالی ماه که البته از آقای عابدی عزیز ممنونیم. دیشب جشنواره اوارد بود و بهترین ها تو این صنعت رو اینجا معرفی کردن و خانم دالیا بهترین پرفیومر اوارد شدن. خب برای ما باعث افتخاری که اولین نفری هستیم که داریم این مصاحبه رو باهاشون انجام میدیم. اولین سوالی که من از خانم دالیا دارم اینه که اگر پرفیومر نمیشدین چه کار دیگه انجام میدادین و دوست داشتین انجام بدین؟
So my name is Daliaizem. I'm a perfumer at Jeiwadon for the last 6 years, based in Dubai, working for this beautiful region, for the Middle East, South Asia, and also African market. And thank you for having me. I would say I would only be a perfumer all my life. When I decided, since when I was a child, when I was around 12 years old, I decided I would be a perfumer, and I had to go through a competitive exam to enter perfumery school. And out of 500 people, they take only 20 people. And my parents were also asking me this question: what if you don't succeed this examination? What is your plan B? And I had no plan B. So I have no plan B.
حالا رویایی داشتین که برای موفقیت داشت بگذارین که با این جوابی که دادن قطعا نه دیگه رویاشون از اول همین کار بوده، درسته؟
Yes, it was always my own dream. I'm lucky enough to actually have the job of my dreams. So I am very grateful and happy in my job.
قطعا بیشتر شاید خانم‌های تو این صنعت که علاقه به عطر دارن دوست دارن بدونن 3 تا از بهترین عطرهای مورد علاقه بهترین پرفیومر سال 2022 چه عطراییه؟ چه شخصی میتونه باشه از عطرهای خودشون، چه میتونه از برندهای دیگه باشه؟
So see, this is a question that comes all the time. And everyone expects the experts to give them the answer about what is exactly a good perfume, what's the best perfume, what should I wear. And honestly, my expertise is, you're going to be disappointed in my answer, because my answer is actually wear what makes you happy, what you like. It doesn't matter what I like. What I like is depending on my history, on the smells I grew up with, on the emotional connection I have with those smells. And it's hard for me to project what you would like, because you have a different history, you have different emotional connection, and that is the beauty of perfumery. If there is no right or wrong, there is no good perfume and bad perfume. What is good for me can be bad for someone else. What is bad for someone else can be amazing for me. So, but I will say something though. There is for me 2 ways of wearing a perfume. There is a way that is you wear the perfume for you, because you want to be surrounded by this smell for you, because it evokes an emotion for you and it makes you feel good and it makes you feel a certain emotion. And there is the other way, which is using it like an accessory, something to stand out. You want to come and make an impression on the outside world. So those attitudes are different, and depending on what is your attitude, for example, if you want to wear a perfume to impress a crowd, it has to be strong, it has to be charismatic, it cannot be something, it cannot be a cologne, for example. It has to be more oriental or woody or ambery or have a strong statement. If you're wearing for you, it's only you can decide.
خب یه سوالی که میچسبه به همین اینه که براشون توی برخورد اول با یه آقا ظاهر اون بیشتر براشون جذابه یا بوی عطرشون؟
That's a good question. I would say, no, that's a good question. I think it happens simultaneously, but I think I will, as a human behavior, we first look at the eyes, the smile, I mean, for me, and then the smell comes as a second information, because it's something that you can do while you're doing something else. So you can still smell while you're still getting the rest of the information with your eyes, your etc. But something that I like to do is sometimes when when you enter an elevator and someone has left their sillage of their perfume, I like to guess who it was from my neighbor, what kind of person, what kind of job that person have, just based on the smell they left on the elevator.
دقیقاً منم همین جورم، ولی خب تفاوت من با شما اینه که وقتی من میرم توی آسانسور بوی عطر میاد و توی ذهن خودم اون بو رو تفسیر میکنم به اون شخصیتی که اینجا بوده. حالا مثلا اگر عطر کلاسیک باشه احساس میکنم یه آقای کچلواری با یه کیف چرمه، یا اگه بوی اسپورت و خنک و فرش باشه احساس میکنم یه آقای با تیشرت سفید و کفشای سفیده.
Here in the Middle East, the reason why the perfumes are so important is because especially in Dubai or in the UAE, when you have traditional people wearing the traditional outfit, their only way of differentiation is through accessories, through their shoes, through their bags, and through their perfume. Perfume is actually one of the most important things because this is the impression they give when they enter a room, and it's very important. It's like a signature.
موقعی که شروع کردیم به ساخت عطر یا دوست داشتیم پرفیومر بشین، الگو یا طرفدار چه پرفیومری بود؟
Well, first there was my mentor who was who was the perfumer who taught me most of the things I know. Then there's also very famous perfumer like Jean-Claude Elena, for example, the ex-perfumer of Hermès, which has a very specific way and has a very strong olfactive signature. You can literally smell a fragrance and recognize that it's from him. So these people are the people who initially inspired me.
میخواستم این سوالی که میکنم جوابش رو دیشب گرفتم. بهترین اتفاقی که فکر میکنیم براتون تو این صنعت بیفته چیه که قطعا دیشب به عنوان بهترین پرفیومر سال 2022 انتخاب شد؟ نظرتون چیه؟ یا شاید آرزوی بزرگتری دارن؟
Yeah, yesterday was a very good night, because when you are a perfumer, you create fragrance, but you want them to be liked, and you never know who likes them and who will not like them, or you don't have you're not facing the end customer. You sell them to the clients, but then the clients will sell them to the end customer. So to have the recognition from my peers from in this region, it validates my work in the region, and it was an amazing honor, and I felt very, very privileged and honored. But I'm not sure I understood the question. If you mean like one of the highlights of my career?
Yeah, the achievement, a specific
achievement. I mean, there is a lot of fragrances that I'm proud to have designed. If that's what you meant, I'm not sure I understood the question properly.
Yes, it is.
So yes, of course there is some products that are launched now that I cannot necessarily say that I developed, but that I'm very proud of that I'm very proud of. Fragrances that will be hopefully a long success.
توی صنعت ازشون بپرسین که دوست دارم برگردم به گذشته خیلی قبل و خب ببینن اون اوایل چه اتفاقی برای صنعت میافتاد. خیلی قبل، یعنی میگم شاید مثلا 1000-2000 سال پیش، یا دوست دارم برم تو آینده ببینن چه اتفاقی قراره برای صنعت بیفته.
I think I would go to the future because I'm sure there will be so many exciting things. I'm sure there will be things where they will give you an electrical stimulation of your brain, and you will be able to smell the fragrance of your grandmother, or I'm sure there will be so much advance in technology. It may sound scary because you might think we're going to be replaced by artificial intelligence and that our job will be irrelevant. I don't think so, because I think we will evolve with technology, but I'm very excited about what the future can do. For example, now we have used artificial intelligence to help us create fragrances within Jیوادان, and this is an amazing tool. So I find it more exciting to go towards the future.
بیشتر پرفیومرم که من باشون صحبت می‌کردم و میگفتم که اگر آرزو داشته باشیم روی یه نفر رو بتونیم طراحی کنیم، تا 90% کسایی که از دست دادن رو میگفتم. مثلا میگفتم مادرمون، پدرمون که از دستش دادیم. دوست داریم بوها اینا رو بتونیم داشته باشیم که تا آخر هم بتونیم لذت ببریم و حسشون کنیم.
The future, and then you will find the solution to make it we will execute it in a different way.
توی زمان استراحتشون غیر از کار عطرسازی چه چیزی حس خوبی بهشون میده؟ آرومشون میکنه یا شاید خستگی بعضی وقتا یه سری شرایط کاری رو از تنشون مثلا در میکنه؟
So I like baking, for example. Anything related to the sea. The sea is the place that I feel peace, and the water and it has this magical effect on, and it makes everything better. I like traveling a lot. I like being inspired by art, all types of forms of art.
سخت‌ترین سوال و آخرین سوال. توی اولین قرار عاشقانه‌تون چه عطری زدین و اسم اون رو بگین به ما؟
No, that's first.
مثلا اینو من میگم برای کسی که دوستش دارن عطر میسازن یا نه؟
What makes me feel, I would probably wear something that makes me feel comfortable. What makes me feel comfortable is musks in general. So I would wear something, probably a creation of mine that will have a lot of musks and soothing notes.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
I enjoy talking to you. Thank you for time.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you for translating.
دوستان این گزارش شد واقعا تو این شرایط خیلی سخته که آقای عابدی خیلی لطف دارن به برند یانی و همینجا جلو دوربینم میخوام یه خواهشی داشته باشم که اگر شد یه دونه از عطرهای کالکشن خانم دالیا رو ما بتونیم داشته باشیم که به کلکسیون یانی بتونیم اضافه کنیم اگر شرایط مهیا باشه. خیلی ممنون، خیلی زحمت کشیدید. ممنون دوستان.